Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, 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 you will make it TV, followers, viewers, supporters, and listeners across the globe. Thank you for clicking on our video today to see what it is we have to say. If you're new to our channel, welcome 1,000 times. You're welcome and invited to hit that subscribe bell and actually freely leave comments in the comments section as well on your thoughts and opinions of any of our discussion topics, okay? If you don't know who I am, I'm audio host Miss Arthur Tedasheri. We're happy to bring yet another live segment topic to you because this one even here caught my attention. I was like, what? How does an AI singer get a bigger deal when some of us real people we have voices out here, we can sing, you know what I mean? Like, what in the music industry has caused them to say, look, we ain't even just gonna look for potential talent in regular people anymore. We want to see what's out here. We want to see what we can generate. First of all, I got so many questions when it comes to this topic. Like, when they say AI generated artists, where is this? So that's how I try to tell y'all AI has gotten this advanced. It can copy your voice, it can copy your sound, it can copy your image, for crying out loud. I saw a video last night. I thought it was a real video, like one of those robot seminar shows that I said I want to go to. And it wasn't even a real AI. I mean, it wasn't a real show. It was an AI generated video of a girl riding a robot dog. And I was like, wow, because it looked real. But until I read the comments, because I'm not a comment fisher, like just go through it to see who said what, I actually get insightfulness out of the comment sections. Somebody was like, yeah, I would have thought this was real until her leg disappeared within 30 seconds of the video. And I was like, oh, I had to replay the video to see what they was talking about. Everything else about the AI video looked 100% real until that girl leg disappeared at 30 seconds. So just stuff like that, you gotta be able to look for and see when you watch these videos today, because they're not always real videos. That's just how real they look. Thank you, baby Dream. Why are you yelling in the background? Shh. She got headphones on, y'all, so she don't know how loud she is, but we're still gonna get through this segment. So that's crazy. I mean, I just seen it all already. I seen it all. This not the first AI. Y'all remember my last segment on that AI rapper with the green hair? But this the first one we're hearing about. So, like, why they throwing the money part out there? Like, yeah, she got this AI singer got a $3 million contract. Like, I wouldn't say who cares. I don't mean it in a way it's like we don't care. But if you're not gonna give us the rest of the details, because I'm sure some robot, how a robot gonna go spend $3 million? That's what I want to know. What would a robot spend $3 million on? You know, I got so many questions when it comes to this discussion topic really quick. But it is trending and updated news in the music industry right now. And yes, I'm a music lover, so I was like, what? Maybe because AI creators, they're not so much the AI itself, but they're the AI creators. Like, in my opinion, I think that's who probably signed a $3 million deal. Because how a AI singer, a robot is gonna, I mean, I said it already, how they gonna spend $3 million? It gotta be the AI creator who created the voice, because it might not be the creator's voice, but if you can sit there and create a voice, then that's something too. Like, what was I messing around with today? Just messing with different, exploring AI tools and stuff like that, because I also am interested in learning, like, okay, how is this making people in the digital workforce, how is it making their jobs a little easier? What is it helping them do? We understand the basics like graphing and text to chat, but it's actually creating artists. It made me go on my own little mini version of a research. I ain't gonna lie, like, how can I create an artist like this, if anything? Or is that what's just gonna start happening? The only reason I say it's good news, because at least if they're AI robots, people are not out here having to do rituals and blood sacrifices and sell their whole soul. Because how does an AI have a soul? You know what I mean? If you just create more, what's they call, healthy music. I mean, if this is what it takes, you mean this is the best we could come up with? This is it. Oh, we'll just get all the songsters and rappers and singers to translate their voices to AI, but somebody would still be the one behind the scenes making money, wouldn't they? So I just wonder how far this will go. You know what I mean? Like, imagine riding down the street talking about, this my favorite artist, such and such, the AI singer. I don't know what to believe in anymore. We used to like wholesome music because we know they're real people with real talent. I don't know. But look how far. That's another thing. In my opinion, we've been seeing that. Like, people willing to go the extra length. You can't hear it? Here. Go the extra length to replace real talent. It doesn't sound safe, because to me, anything you turn around and go clone, you're trying to tell God what he created, his original creations are not good enough. I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? Let me hit. I see you guys in the live chat. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for your support, and please remember to hit that subscribe bell. But maybe my opinion is a little too. I was just thinking about that earlier though. Like, really, what are people doing when they sit there and clone something, somebody? It's like you're just trying to tell God his original creation doesn't mean anything to you anymore. You're more advanced than him. And that's a blasphemy in itself. Now, I'm sure God doesn't mind advanced technology if it's being used to help the good of the people, but now we question it. It's been more harm to people's images and reputation with AI being here than it has been good, right? Like, imagine using AI to help elevate people, to help elevate their skills and talents. We should see, just as fast as they rolled this technology out, we should see just as many classes, seminars, online studies that people can take to learn how to use these tools to elevate themselves. Or is this their way of doing that? Like, well, let's first show them what they can use it for. Like, look what we did. We made a $3 million singer. Maybe if we show the people this, they'll want to do the same thing. I mean, and this is how people will collect their money. Whether we're ready for it or not, these changes have already progressively, they already progressively face us. Like, it's just seemed like this right here is advancing every single day. Now, let me make something clear with my opinion and commentary today. I do believe for people like journalists, authors, writers, because we know there's all kind of writers out there. There's medical writers, just all kind of writers and coders. That's who you would expect, in my opinion, to more take advantage of AI in the work industry. Because right now, just one of the last segments I was listening to, I'm not going to go off into what he was talking about, because if I do that, which I don't mind supporting somebody, but I'll probably have to say what channel and what he was talking about, but pretty much it was along the lines of how a lot more jobs that ain't just on the news as fake news. More and more people are being laid off every day, and it's not just like government type jobs. It's like companies and organizations out here. More people are feeling, I guess, the effects of these layoffs. But yeah, more people are just, I don't want to say feeling the effects, but that's the first stage of a layoff. You're laid off. And it's just crazy. You can tell people are not, what, Boom? Just ask for help. Okay. You have to hold it in your ear. They're earbuds. There you go. Is that better? Okay. Stop moving so much. It's going to fall out of your ear. We got to get you the other headphones. You're not ready for earbuds. Uh, I don't know. I just say bringing it into the music industry is crazy. Like, what y'all know just about the other part of music, all the other parts of music that used to be like the songwriters or the ghostwriters, the music engineers. Those were the only parts we mostly knew. When I say the music engineers, I mean those that actually handle the music in the background. You know what I mean? The treble, the bass. That's why I like more older music too, because it wasn't so much computers in the music. They can talk about me all they want to, being an old music head. Actually, the more changes happening, I can see me continuing to love old music. As long as they don't try to ban it, I don't see why they would do that. But older music, I got to hear original drums, original guitars, the organ. Even if it was R&B music or country music or blues, it didn't matter what genre it was. Music was just more original. I still think they had music engineers back then. Maybe when it came to, because one that just came to my mind was like the Big Georgia number they did, Ray Charles and his producers, right? They definitely shine light on like how they used a whole orchestra to bring that number together. The name of the song is Georgia. Go check it out yourselves. I think everybody's heard it by now, but by the famous Mr. Ray Charles, late Mr. Ray Charles. They used nothing but straight instruments to orchestrate that number. I thought it was beautiful, but that's just what I'm into. Like, that's not enough to just say you love music. We get that. It's music lovers out here. But I think I'm more of an instrument lover too. Because, like, you can just feel and hear when that's the original instruments are used in the music. I don't know no better way to say it. You can hear when they use original guitars and I don't know why I just can think of guitars right now. I know there's so many other clarinets, whatever, flutes, everything they be using. Notice I did that one segment last year on Andre 3000 and the backlash he was getting, because I still might branch over here soon and do more music reviews on a separate channel, just to kind of express my love for music a little more. But that's why this topic did catch my attention. But what I was saying when I was talking about Andre 3000 was kind of like some of the backlash he received from the music community, because they was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you went from straight out legendary rap number pieces to just playing flute pieces. Well, he didn't care if people didn't respect his elevation. This is what gave him peace and joy to do. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that touched me at the time. That's why I did a segment on it. Like, look how you switch up. He really didn't switch up his career. It's still music, but you switch up your style just a little bit. People have a lot of stuff to say, but at least you're not copying nobody. They're going to always say something when you're doing something different. Or, I don't know. I'm just putting the facts out there, right? So that's in any career field you're in. But the guy I was talking about earlier on his channel, he was just saying how many layoffs had been happening. Because y'all probably like, what layoffs got to do with music? Like, obviously it's happening in more career fields than one. Don't let the music industry fool you. I've really been quiet with a lot of my opinions of what I've been seeing with them anyway. Like, they seem to be desperately doing tours. Like, tours just used to be effortless, okay? It's a part of the music industry. Everybody do tours, right? But these days, the tours seem, I don't know if they wanted it to seem to us like, oh, these are the same tours we've been doing. Now, the tours look a little more desperate these days, literally. And we're not being haters. We're hearing from those on TikTok stories and Facebook and stuff that actually attended these concerts. Period. These days, you don't even know if you're gonna make it home safe. Hell, the artists themselves' lives be in danger sometimes up there trying to perform. Like, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but I know music lovers see what I see too. We just see the changes. We see the changes. I'm looking for better words real quick, but the transitions. And it shows when people are trying to hold on to a title, a spot, a position that clearly their time is up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you talk real without people getting offended? That can be, and this doesn't just apply to the music industry. This apply to any career field, if you ask me. Okay? Some people retire earlier than others, and there's a whole reason for that. Now, if we still believe in retirement, that's great. But I heard even on the retirement side, I don't know, things are transitioning fast. Like, people are actually working older ages. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, then you got young people that still retire early. So it's no need in competing to me. Literally, if NBA YoungBoy wanted to retire right now, I believe he could. People like this. I mean, I'm trying to show the distinctive differences. You can tell the ones that feel like, oh no, I ain't retiring no time soon. Well, why is that? I mean, because they're already replacing some of y'all, it look like, with AI technology. Because you feel like, oh no, I can give the industry another 10-year run. Plus, another thing, artists like Lauryn Hill, some of them that just, oh, y'all just push them to the back of the seats. Like, we didn't love Lauryn Hill. Everybody didn't have a problem with her. Everybody does not believe an artist is crazy just because y'all tell us that. Because it seems like that's pretty much what we hear first. Oh, they went crazy, so their time is up. But to me, this is a sign of a backfire. Just that news in itself, that's a sign of a backfire. AI already signs $3 million deal. It may not be my business because I'm not in the music industry, but it's the business of the people because no artist makes money without the fans. That's another thing. I saw that about Disney, how they lost $4 billion. Was it yesterday or over the weekend? Because, see, people wasn't listening to what I was saying. I'm not saying that happened. It had nothing to do with me. I'm just saying my opinion a long time ago. When you no longer value the opinions of the customers, you are no longer a business. No matter how much further you try to stretch out your time in business. Yeah, don't let the people fool you, like, because accounting books and their bank accounts don't lie. What did Lil Wayne say? Men lie, women lie, money don't lie. They keep trying to do people like that. Like, no, your time up. Like they God over something. And I don't mean like in life or death. I mean it literally with their whole careers. That's why I brought up Lauryn Hill, for example. And then some of them, if you retire on your own, we're not talking about you. If you retire from the music business all by yourself with no influence, no help, no sabotage, we're not talking about you. But I know there's some artists out there that's been through that. Now that a little bit makes the AI artists look a little disrespectful because it's like, okay, you couldn't bring back some of the old artists we love before we bring the robot ones out? Like, come on, bro. This whole artist been sitting out there said they would love to come back to the industry, but they just didn't like how things were operating. So it looks like instead of them changing how things operate, they're just going to go create people that they can control. That's all this looks like. The more advancements they do with AI, it just looks to me like they are, if they can't control the people, they're going to create bots that they can control. Either way, I still see control. I still see God complex mentality in here. I still see people trying to clone the original creations. You know, voice wouldn't exist without God. Actually, I don't know how far back they can go in ancient times about the voice. or the first voice or the second voice or how powerful the voice is. But I did read in the book of Genesis, it was just a spoken word. That's how this all started. Here on earth, anyway. A spoken word with this God. And what else? I mean, it just has to be something real about God. They want you to feel he's so non-existent, but literally everything that's written that had to do with his creations, you attack. And that's where I sat up in my seat and began to pay attention just a little more. Because, see, a student is not even supposed to be talking. You just study. You just sit up and pay attention. That's it. That's all you can do. You're not the teacher. You're not the one leading the show, you know? So I just think it's crazy. The more advancements I see with AI, it just looks like somebody somewhere is trying to control. And they willing to go so far like, oh, okay, well, we can control y'all. And it doesn't matter what you create. Just know this. If people don't support it, it goes nowhere. That's why people are already paying attention to the new rollouts and updates, you know. And with new changes, there is usually always some resistance or rebellion. Not everybody is okay with every change that you force upon them. You would think modern day times was more people in control of their own selves, like more self-control than we've ever seen. But instead, so much freedom seemed to have made people lose their minds. We appreciate freedom. People died and sweat, blood, and tears and whipped and fought wars for the freedom some of us have today. You know? You get these freedoms and just start cloning everything, though. So make that make sense. That's why you didn't see people that were actually fighting for freedoms in France and Germany and everywhere there's ever been a war. Like, you didn't see them fight for that for nothing. Or had you told them back then, yeah, one day they're going to be cloning everything, would they have believed you? That's what I think about. I literally sit around and think as if I'm one of the ancients, sitting back, looking down at everything that's going on down here. And I knew this wasn't going to go well. People not believing in themselves, having confidence in themselves enough to not sit here and clone everything. Like when it first came out on the news, oh, we can clone embryos. Oh, we cloning meat. They're cloning meat and everything. It's just crazy. We're thankful for them trying to come up with some kind of solution, but that's not it. And then I don't even want to go there because God told people not to touch that anyway. You're supposed to be eating fish and things that are plenteous, not the beast of the land. But that's what people chose to do. Now they act like they're just going to go crazy. They don't know what to do if they have no more beef and bacon. But we're going to be just fine because, you know, people didn't always eat that stuff back in the day. That's why they worked their lands to plant plenteous foods they can eat throughout the seasons, nuts and berries, and maybe fish. I'm trying to think, maybe fish, chicken, stuff like that. But who told anybody to start going to go take the bigger cattle and fry and bake and cook all of it? Ribeye steaks and everything. And now you have clone lab-grown meat. Actually, have any of you guys out there tried that lab-grown meat? Get back with us at You Will Make It TV and let us know. How was it? We might all be eating it. We just don't know it. But you want to sit back and say, well, people, mental health. Soon as you bring that to me, I'm going to tell them it might be the meat I've been eating the past 5 years. You know? Back to what I was saying, though, y'all. I had to answer the door real quick. If you've been eating lab-grown meat, let us know how that's been going for you. And if they try to tell me I look different these days or I act different, it could be that. Them lab-grown meat and eggs they've been selling at the store because we've been out here consuming it. Don't blame it on anything else. Stop Even Kanye West, everybody y'all ever accused of going mental health crazy lately. It might be the lab grown food. And you have kids eating it, you got pregnant women eating that stuff. Yeah, I was just talking about lab grown foods. The only way we can make sure we're not eating that is to maybe eat the canned goods, frozen foods, perishable items. That's about it. See, these days, if you give a kid a can of mixed vegetables, because you know those vegetables come in cans too, like pineapples, all that. I've been buying that stuff. I like it in the cans too, because see, that stuff that you just put in the refrigerator, it still don't last long. Potatoes, none of that stuff no more. No, 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 no. Don't be embarrassed, guys. This is the way of the world today. We don't want to sit and think about what we've been eating. It's like, it's just crazy. Lab grown, lab grown. Like me, I had made up my mind. In my own personal choice, I started moving a certain way because I made up my mind. I'm not having any more kids during this generation, during this time in history. Because now you got to be pregnant eating that stuff. And how are you affecting the baby? What you going to do? Eat rice the whole pregnancy? Rice and beans, if I were to come up that way, that's probably what my diet would look like. Just having a little more awareness. And I mean, it's easy to say that when you're not pregnant, because pregnant, it did seem like I was just eating everything. Just like the last time, my littlest baby, when I was pregnant with her, yeah, you just crave what you crave and you end up eating it. You're not really thinking about all the GMOs and what might be in it. But I saw that literally on a video, a documentary. Somehow they were able to clone a piece of lamb chop. And I was like, what the hell am I looking at right now? It was on the table in an experiment. And something else I saw, it had a heartbeat. And I was just like, ugh, like, what is going on here? But everybody will say, oh, I ain't eating that. Yeah, wait till you're hungry. Wait till you're starving. Wait till there's a famine. You gonna eat that clone stuff. You gonna eat those food ration boxes, everything they out here being picky eaters about. You're gonna eat it. Because some people been having to eat like that. I don't know. So it made me think about that when it comes down to everything that's being cloned today.